Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 10 minutes, so let's see what happens. Thanks to feedback from those of you viewers. I know a lot of you enjoy when I've started to do this, but it just gives a good idea of kind of how my trading community works, and then also gives my thought process on things. So right now, as far as just kind of setting up context here, I've given the watch list already to members of the community, which you can see right there. And then what I'll do is I'll go through and map out key levels that really stand out. For example, on this one, and again, this is live, talking about this, in real time. So this is not a voiceover. This is not some sort of post commentary. This is literally all playing out live. So I have no idea if this level is going to come into play, but that JRJC, interesting pullback point if it happens. Because I say if it happens, because as of right now, the price is still up above 28, but this one can move very quickly. So it could get down there, but I do like 25 as a potential point to buy some sort of pullback if it gets down there. But like I said, that's just a quick little idea of some of the levels that I'll map out, and I'll go through the ticker symbols. And in fact, let's do one more. So let me take a look, and I'll do one more just to give you, and we can have a little bit that much more context. So on mRNA here, definitely like key upside. So 85.50, I like that very much so for an upside break point if it looks like it can get up there and break through it. Hopefully it doesn't break through it before market opens. Let's see, market opens in 7 minutes. So it's close. I don't know. I'm actually tempted to potentially take a pre-market trade on it. But regardless, so that's how it works. Like I said, just map out some key levels, and that way members have the same exact opportunities that I have. And to point out those of you that maybe aren't familiar how my screen works. Right now, I have no orders out there. I have no positions. So this is not me. This is not a situation where I first buy, where I first get my position, and then I alert it to everybody else. Nothing like that. I don't have any positions right now. I have nothing. Yet, as you saw, I have alerted it to everybody. So in other words, everybody has the same exact opportunity that I do to take advantage of these different situations. And like I said, I don't know if these situations are actually going to play out. I have no idea if 85.50 will be broken. If it is broken, will it be a profitable trade? I don't know. I like the odds that I could turn a break of 85.50 into a profitable trade, but I don't know for sure. And then JRJC, let's go check on that one real quick. So yeah, still quite a bit of ways from the $25 mark, but that is the current game plan. mRNA all of a sudden still have 4 minutes before market opens up, but it's approaching that 85.50 mark, and I really do like the setup. So if it looks like it's going to break through 85.50, I am indeed willing to potentially put on a pre-market trade here. Wow, that fast, back to 85 now. Now it's 85 on the offer. In other words, this thing is getting quite jumpy, so never mind for the time being. All right, it's kind of showing some movement again. It's just so fast that I'd rather have the video rolling and capture it as opposed to... There we go. What in the world? Look at that move. What? Alrighty then. Well, congrats to any members that took advantage of that, but I was not able to, holy smokes. Alrighty then. That thing just, made a good $2.50 move in the blink of an eye. Wow. Well, as disappointing as I am that I missed that, that's pretty awesome. We captured that on video. And you saw me type up that order. Key upside breakpoint. Now, let me be very clear about that. Did I have any idea that it would shoot up that much? No, I'm not trying to imply that. But what a move. Well, that actually brings about a new level that I'm very curious about now. So I'll show you kind of how I alerted this. But so now I'm interested in 89, which didn't seem to be, in play at all. But after that movement, like I said, just wow. All right, well, 89 is the new plan here, so we'll see what happens. All right, markets are open. I'm going to be watching now JRGC. So $30, that key upside break point, if it can get back up there. That's what I'll be watching very, very closely. But wow, what a pullback. mRNA pulling back here a little bit. What is that? 28. I want to see how this one plays out a little bit more. A bit more of a pullback would probably be preferable now. You know there's going to be a wild play just getting destroyed. Let's see what's going on here. Yes, that typing you hear is me making alerts in the chat room here. Well, mRNA is now just totally pulling back. What is that high? 87.30. I'm going to get that alerted. Yeah, about 87.30. Don't want to see it break on this. There we go. See if we can get more of a pullback here. I'm still quite bullish on this one. I mean, this thing, huge gap up. Everybody's talking about it. I mean, it makes sense for some profit takers to show up here. I like 86.50 now. I'm going to go ahead and update this. Well, it just keeps pulling back right now. How's my friend Boeing doing? I think I just missed it. Yeah, I missed that turnaround point right there. Shoot. All right, 7 minutes in and not a trade. That's okay, though. This is some good content, especially that mRNA move. That was so crazy. All right, what is the high of that candle? 84.75. Need to see some sort of candle here. Let's see. Yeah, 84.75. Okay, good. I'm liking this candle that's forming. But you got to give these things. There we go. There we go. Getting some room. Okay, I'm in at 84.22. I think this candle wants to work its way upwards here now. So let's see if it can get up there through 84.50, which it can. Ooh, might have missed my chance. Had it. Let's see if it can make another push up there or not. There we go. All out there for $216. Perfect. And let's see, I was in that trade for 84. Looks like an interesting short point though, but I don't know. Nah, that's too much going against the trend. So I'll paper trade it, see what would happen had, if I would take this 84 break. If it breaks, it might not even break. I don't know, do I want to take it? Nah. Well, regardless, $216. It's not even 5 minutes in the day. And I'm not a greedy savage, as I try to, always reiterate to myself. I'm not sure of many places in the world where you can make $216 in quite literally less than 5 minutes. Good old hindsight. Yeah, that 84 break would have been a nice little short there for a quick scalp. Oh, look at that. Good old hindsight. Oh, well, not going to dwell on hindsight. Like I said, I'll take $216. I mean, how long was I even in that trade for? Let's see. So if you're unfamiliar with my screen, those of you that are new, right there shows when I got in at 9:33 and 52 seconds. I got out at 9:34 and 6 seconds. I'm not a mathematical wizard, but pretty sure that's 14 seconds. So 14 seconds $216. I'm happy. All right, I am back for potentially another trade. Usually I would be done, but I just made this alert in the chat room here, and I like this setup quite a bit. 183.50 flush point, stop over 184.50. So I'm very curious about that trade, and maybe, I mean, it's only 11 a.m., so it's not completely late. Oh, I missed it. Oh, man. Well, I guess well, that is disappointing. Well, I guess at least I alerted it to members, so that makes me feel a little bit better. But as I was sitting here talking and setting things up, nobody's fault but my own. I guess that's just what comes with the territory of doing these YouTube videos and trying to set up context here. But, well, okay. That not pleasant. All right, well, let's just see how this plays out just so we can actually see how members could have potentially done. Well, things are just getting that much more. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm excited, but it has now officially moved $1 in the direction that it was alerted. So a very nice mover, and it may not be done yet. So painful to watch from my account is not growing at all, and it should be, point of view. But I'm happy. I mean, that's great that that was alerted. So I know there's going to be members out there that are making money on it, which is fantastic. But yeah, so far it's made $1 in the direction with still more potential to go. So I'm not saying this is going to turn out to be a grand slam trade. Again, these are live, so I don't know how this will turn out. But for sure, it's good. It's a winning trade for members. Now it's really just a question of how big of a winner could it potentially be. So yeah, we'll just see how this one plays out. Well, I'm totally vicariously trading through my members right now, so I'm totally feeling the emotions of it because I want this thing to break down. So come on, baby, get down through 182.50. Let's see a flush. So I'm armchair quarterback trading through the members of the community. So since I missed out on the trade, this is the next best thing. So yeah, at this point, I want to see it break down through 182.50. So come on, baby, let's go. Let's get down through 182.50. And if that can occur, that should cause a nice little move to, I mean, you got to like the odds of it at least going down to 182, but it's all revolving right now around that 182.50 mark. So I'll keep an eye on it. That green line there represents the level that I want to see break for members' sake, which represents 182.50. So it's getting down there. Can it push down through? Come on. If it can, it should. There we go. Got the break. There we go. Members making money. Now, I know you're not supposed to trade with emotion, but it's fun to trade when you know that members are making money. There we go. Nice. Come on, get some more momentum. There we go. There's another 25 cents that was just hit. So now it's moved $1.25 in their favor. But like I said, there's been no major movements back to the upside that would imply this trade is over. But all right, I'll keep a closer eye on it. And like I said, you got to like the chances at this point that it can at least go down and retest 182. No idea if it can break 182, but I think it's a more than plausible and logical thought to have that it could get down there to the 182 mark. But I'll keep an eye on it. All right, approaching 182 as expected. Hasn't quite hit it yet, but I think we can agree. It's gotten within like 7 cents. So on a $182 stock, hopefully we can agree that 7 cents is basically 182. But now I'll keep an eye on it, and we'll see if it can actually get down through the 182 mark. Now I don't know this for sure, but I would assume that most members have their stop slightly up above 183. That way, it's a winning trade no matter what. Because if you think about it, they got in at 183.50. So now, worst case for members, they're making 50 cents per share. Absolutely worst case. And as traders, that's the spot that you want to be in, where you're not worried about, I don't know, am I going to make money? Am I going to make money? No, now you literally know that the worst you're going to do is make 50 cents per share, but you also don't know, well, how much money could I potentially make? I mean, when your worst case scenario is making money, or in this exact situation, when your worst case scenario is making 50 cents per share, that's a really good spot to be in. So as of now, like I said, I don't know this for sure, but I have a hunch based on training and what I offer that they're probably right up around that 183 mark, up above it. So everybody we'll assume is still in the trade, but let's see if this thing can eventually roll back over and get down through 182. Now, a break of 182 is important because if that can happen, then like I said, I can see a situation where members move their stop down to the 182.50 range, which again, at that point, worst case scenario is they're making $1 per share. Worst case, you're making $1 per share. But again, that key break has got to be 182. So let's see if it can get it. And if it can, then there we go. Broken. So now that green line essentially represents the new stop loss. Now maybe they're taking off some more profits, but man, oh wow. We're now well over, or like I said, we're in a situation where worst case, absolutely worst case, members making $1 per share. So congratulations to you members out there. And I have no problem admitting, so you can troll me in the comment section. I know what I'm doing. I missed the trade. Dude, that's pathetic that you have to live through your other traders. Yes, it is. That's what I'm doing, because this is my way of, look at this, mentally battling the fact that I missed a beautiful alert. And you saw me showing the alert, but as I was talking about the alert and moving stuff around, that's also when things were actually going in play. And I wish I could say I scripted this stuff out, but no. Oh, and it keeps, are we going to get $2 per share? Let's see, 181.50 would be $2 per share. Can it happen? Again, that's going to be another significant area, because if that can be broken, I can see members make it. So let's see if we can get down through 181.50. It's trying. Just one more little push. Allow people to move down their stops even more. And 181.50, as would be expected, putting up a fight here. But even like I said, worst case right now, members are making literally $1 per share. Worst case. How good of a spot is that to be in? Let's see if we can get the break this time. There it is. So now worst case, members are making $1.50 per share. $1.50 per share. Worst case scenario. Awesome. Congratulations. I feel like I'm making money on this thing now. This is fantastic. This really stings too. That's all right. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Looking like this wants to bounce, but you never know for sure. So I can see, want to get the video rolling because I could see the stop out coming here based on these candles that are forming. But again, no such thing as a guarantee. But I don't think anybody would be shocked to see it now get up over 182. So let's watch and see if we can finish off. It's knocking on the door, but hasn't quite broken above 182. And there it is. So trade over. What a move. All the way down there to 181.25 from, as you saw, the alert right here. 183.50 flush point, stop over 184.50, so risking right around $1 per share. And you can see it ultimately went much more than just $1 per share in the favor. And you can see there is the bounce right there. So bummer for me that I missed out on it. But I'm very excited that at least members were able to see things, or not to see, but to make some money on it. Because wow. I mean, you could have messed up a lot of that trade and still had plenty of wiggle room to make money. So I am doing this outro once again just because, like I said, I stopped the video when you saw me make the quick money on MRNA. I was more than happy with $216 in 14 seconds. I decided to call it a day, and then all of a sudden I saw the MRNA setup pop up. I rushed myself to get the video rolling again because I was like, wow, that's a great setup. That's something I want to take. I want to get alerted. It'll be another good example that I can show people on YouTube about how the community works and just how charting and technical analysis works as a whole. And then the rest is history, as we just witnessed there. So point here being, if you do want to get alerts like you saw me make and you want to get other alerts, then all you got to do is go to claytrader.com/team. The way that works, and we'll just use this pricing structure, $99 for 3 months, which breaks down to $8.25 per week. So the way you approach that is, do I believe if I invest in the service that I can get more than $8.25, not per day, but per week of value? If you think you can get more than $8.25 per week of value, then definitely, get signed up. You'll get a great return on your investment. There's also a mobile app, so it's not like you have to stay chained to your computer or anything like that. And then also, as far as this live trade video is concerned, if you like these live trade videos, if you would like for me to make more of them, the easy, time-efficient way to communicate that to me, just hit that like button. Also, comments, questions, suggestions, leave those down below. If you've ever watched any of my past videos, you know that I do read and reply to comments. And then finally, check out the channel as a whole. And if you like what you see, hopefully you decide to join and hit that subscribe button and become a member of the channel. But like I said, if you want these alerts in real time, as you saw things play out here, just go to claytrader.com/team. Would love to have you as part of the community and team. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.